y'all said y'all want to watch the disintegration of Tae, so we're gonna watch this real quick. Jamaican food, yeah.
Tell me how you felt.
Okay, so we're gonna eat this and watch this real quick. By the time I come back, I hope they literally have like all of what they need. Like literally, I don't mind taking a break because I'm pretty good, and I have a water. So we're gonna watch the disintegration of tae2smooth.
You were scared to tell me how you felt about certain things, and you go to Twitter to say it about.
Yeah.
Max brought you in. It is not your place at all. Sit here and be like, yeah, want to wait 5 viewers. You are a loser, nigga.
Tay, put that on something.
No, my mama ain't never viewed.
No, wait, hold on.
Ain't never viewed about it.
Oh.
On my mama, on God.
Oh.
Well. Looks like I was right yet again, bro. I think it's time for to start listening to me. Like, Max, what is good with you, bro? You don't know what I'm talking about. I am talking about Tae2smooth being passed from DEO, you know, Bruce Calm, to Dante's Calm, to Rage's Calm, to Max's Calm, to it never ending cycle, man. Now, if you're watching this video and you don't know what a calm is, it's basically like a streamer community. This guy right here, the reason why I call him Twitch's biggest loser, not even in quotation marks, he really is, because this guy literally has jumped from calm to like a groupie on the side of the street looking for a Destroy Lonely and Ken Carson.
Ayo, Dio, do I got drip?
This ugly ass looks so familiar.
Hey, FMG, do I got drip, bro? Dante, please, bro. I got drip YRG. Yes, it's me, tae2smooth.
Now listen, I ain't trying to attack this. You know, viewer discretion is advised. This is all educational. You cannot take down my post because it's all educational content, and I'm only stating the facts. It's not a personal attack on your character. Let's start from the very beginning. This guy, tae2smooth, started in a comm called DEO. Basically, Bruce dropped him off, or he started in Dante's comm. There's a lot of posts going back on Reddit very far. I don't know which comm he started off in, but he started in either one of those. And in Dante's comm, because he got banned from DEO, them were not. In Dante's comm, he decided to make his advances on a girl in the comm while they were around the same age, named Mari. Now, Mari is a streamer. She's a very big streamer, I'm not gonna lie. Who at the time was just a moderator in some of these Twitch streamers' chats like Dante, Rage, and etc. So he would proceed to make advances on this woman. Proceed to fail because look at the creature. He's ugly.
I thought this was just a Mari thing. You just be making love songs on girls. For those of y'all that don't know, anybody across these community lands, tae2smooth is the man he is today. Because 2-3 years ago, he was a viewer and he was a YRG viewer like everybody else. He made love songs on Mari. He reacted to it on stream.
Got the time, Mari, now I got the time. Goddamn, Mari, why you so fine?
I remember this.
For Mari to ride on my dick.
I got Mari and him in a call together. She eviscerated him. Nigga, all type of shit.
So this failed to make, you know, all these advances on Mari after making endless love songs, and then decided to start making diss tracks, man. You making diss tracks on the hoes after they done?
Mari, why you talking, ho? You need to know your place.
I remember this.
To your crib and bust a nut right in your face.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, we could cut it off.
You can suck my dick, talking all that behind the screen. You a witch, and you ain't grind, but dick. Now you finna get fucked. That last song was just a tip.
Now you finna get the last song was just a tip. What the? He would proceed to get exiled from Dante's comm after all of this mess happened. It was very messy, I ain't gonna lie. He actually started off in Rage comm, and that's where he got exiled, and then he got multi-blackballed everywhere. Let me show you some stuff from my last video on this nigga, because I forgot this shit even existed.
This nigga is just really a loser. You can see his channel started right here 2 years ago, and even before this, there was tae2smooth Mari love songs and diss tracks. Made a video on Mari's boyfriend. The nigga made a Twitch baddies tier list. I remember this shit was going.
If y'all were in FNG's comm, you remember Tae's video about him calling Rico a groomer. He threw it back. Yeah, I know anyone that was in FNG's comm, they remember that. Bring back FNG.
Going pretty viral on Twitter. Niggas were cooking the fuck out this fat boy.
Why should Laurie be banned? Well, that's what I'm here for.
I remember that, not gonna lie.
This is Future Glisten speaking. I just wanted to say real quick, this was actually kind of liked by the comm. Like, they kind of liked this. He just kept dragging it on.
I'm gonna try to make a case to Rage, Dante, whoever wants to know.
These series of events would lead tae2smooth to end up finding Plaque Max community, aka 5-star. Now you may think after all the clips you just saw, maybe Max shouldn't give this guy a chance. Maybe he's a weird ass. Maybe he's bad for PR, all types of but Max saw something in this guy, this very loser ass, and decided to keep him around for 3 or 4 or how many years? But Max decided to stick with him, give him a whole lot of chance. I'm talking about a whole lot of chances, bro. Max knew everything that this did and still decided to stick by him. Now Max would proceed to have him in multiple events, you know, and he up a lot of events, even so much so to the point where this guy would manipulate himself into winning money out of Max's pockets, which is why I made the first tae2smooth evisceration video in the first place. Because when I was watching this event that Max had ran, hey, manipulated his way into getting all types of points, winning the event to take, I think $5,000 was it from Max? Now, this is only the tip of the iceberg. We're not even halfway through, my nigga. Only just got done with the origin story in the very beginning. So Tae was known for beefing with women. Basically, that was his whole thing.
I will say, in the past, Tae definitely had a past with beefing with women. Like, even I knew this. The only thing about Tae that I knew was that he beefed with women on Twitter, and he was obsessed with Mari and made songs about her. But most people knew this too. Most people knew this. So that's when like, I'm talking to people that don't really know like about Tae. That's when people came in my chat and I had like the video with Tae, or like I did like a little segment that I was in with Tae because of like other people. That's why people be hating on Tae. Only reason I never really said anything or like involved myself in this situation, 1, it doesn't involve me. 2, nothing happened to me. But I'm aware of what happened to others. You know what I mean? It's
was known for harassing and beefing with women. He goes from Dante to Rage to Max and starts harassing women in Max's com. If you guys don't know who Connie Rosie is another streamer, another, you know, woman. She's a streamer. And guess who beefed with her? tae2smooth. Let me roll the clip.
Connie, you so damn sexy. I love everything about you.
Oh, the cringe. The cringe.
Today we're gonna be talking about why females can't succeed in the WNL community. Majority of these female streamers just sit on their ass and not do shit. It's hard to watch, you know what I'm saying? And what's even harder to watch.
And the craziest part is, you'll see later in the video, this nigga's only content consists of girls using girls for content. It's crazy.
Problem, do I need to break this shit down in fucking retard language for your dumb ass? That fat ass nose, them ugly ass lips. Everybody know you fucking insecure about your face, dirty ass bitch. Like, who the fuck you think you talking to?
I don't even know.
That happened? Is this an eating break? Yeah. He said that? I didn't even know Tae at the time. He said that to her? How you gonna make a song about someone? Okay, this is what I don't get. And I was talking to Bull and Chop about this, cause like it just got brought up. Cause we all cool with Sauce Kill. And like Tae is also cool with Sauce. Like they streamed together, they were in All Baddie Hub. He been like this? Yeah, but like, stop playing Minecraft, I see. No, we're still in Minecraft. I'm just eating. Yeah, Kanye's so pretty. But it's the thing is just like, the only reason people started liking him again because he stopped acting like that. Like, yes, he been like that, but he stopped. And like, it makes people think he changed. But obviously, since it's becoming more of an issue still, he didn't change. He's still immature. He's still, I guess, his feeling hurt type. You know what I mean? Which is so unfortunate because with how he was in each comm and getting brought up, he could have actually became likable to certain people. You know what I mean? That's crazy. I didn't even know he said that to her. That's wild.
Oh, how this happened.
That's
I don't
so
even know
rude.
how this came to be.
That's
I think Tae said something out of pocket about Kanye and they got in a call about it. He just started coming for her character and her face and everything. Like, it was, I'm not gonna lie, that shit was weird. For these clips that I'm seeing that I'm pulling up on the screen, I probably didn't even know about. That beef kind of died down or whatever. I don't know what happened with that. I didn't even know that really existed. I only knew
I didn't know
that they
either.
had a kind of, you know, clash. Mari and Tay beef would spark up every now and then.
Mari, I'm sorry for everything I've done to you, and I would like to apologize to Rico as well for calling him a groomer.
Hey, dissing Mari. I can't be friends with this nigga, bro. It's like he got mental problems, guys. He got mental problems. Like the don't learn.
The nigga apologized to Mari over the phone, then proceeded to hop on stream to get views, clicks, money, whatever the and make a diss track on her right after he apologized. He's not real. He's not real. Keep in mind, pay attention to the time bottom right. That should say 624, gang. 2024, you've been saying you won't cut this nigga off, and you just now cut this nigga off a whole year later. And let's not talk about the time 5 months ago at the beginning of this year that he came for her again. And if you actually skim through this video, all he does is go to Mari's page and just tries to make fun of her for the Duke clip. For 6 minutes for a whole YouTube video. Like, how is this even worth a YouTube video? Keep in mind, for the rest of the video, this had nobody talking in his chat in any of these YouTube videos posted on his channel, and he was averaging 100 viewers supposedly. Because this dude Tay would deadass harass her, call her boyfriend out her name, call her out her name, do a whole bunch of shit. It's so crazy, and even later it gets even crazier, so stick to the rest of the video. Max was sticking through this like through thick and thin. I'm telling you, every time I ever tried to find this nigga Max sitting there like, no bro, you gotta chill, bro. Gotta chill, bro. Tay funny though. At the end of the day, Tay funny, bro. I don't know how many times throughout these 2 years Max has said, I know Tay do a lot of crazy shit, but at the end of the day, bro, he cool, bro. Like, I know he a genuine person. We got you, my nigga. How do I tell you, bro? This guy, tae2smooth, ended up snaking out Max, okay? But before we get to that, let's get to the money that was lost to this fat piece of bacon. 13,000.
I'm not gonna lie. Glisten is a little bit funny. Glisten is kind of funny for that. Like, he didn't have to come a fat piece of bacon. But $13,000
Max has lost in trying to help, and probably
$13,000
doesn't account for because Max loses a lot of money. Imagine you're keeping some soul-sucking succubus of a friend. Hey, yo, pause. You keeping some soul-sucking, life-draining force near you for so long you didn't notice it was snaky.
Wait. Why is he wearing a suit? Glisten,
while taking your money, actually trying to extort you out of more money, trying to extort you out of cars. I'll get to that later though. I gotta chill. I gotta chill. $13,000 lost to this fat piece of shit. That includes, you know, flight money that he lost betting on Tay during a fight. He fought on brand risk. Max gave him the platform to fight on brand risk, going against some nobody from another community.
Alright, yo, I'm safe.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Not doing this. I don't this stream shit. I'm not doing this shit. Nigga, 13,000. I'm not doing this. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Y'all not trolling me.
So the $13,000 wasn't even like overall. The $13,000 was on one bet. So imagine how much money Max has spent on flights and food and everything for Tay. That is actually insane. At the end of the day, everybody still stand with Tay. You know what I'm saying? Because I genuinely think he won that fight too. I'm not gonna lie. I do think he got robbed. And that kind of boosted Tay's, you know, public relations, his PR. Everybody was on Tay's side. I'm talking about everybody still kind of liked this, but not really. He would appear on screens, would spam Tay, They weren't being serious, you know, they were doing it for the troll. Time goes on and he just keeps making it worse. This is recent times, by the way.
Knocking gotta be the method.
I do not want to stream with you. I am.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to stream with you. I'm watching this show.
Okay.
I don't want to stream with you. I don't want to stream with you. I don't want to stream with you.
Shit.
I
Okay.
don't want to stream with you.
Okay. Shit. Fuck.
Let me make that very clear. I just want to watch my fucking show and eat my food and be left alone.
And that's why you'll never be great. And that's why you'll never be great.
Alone.
Let me check those follows real quick. Yeah, 5.1. 5.1.
I don't even want to watch.
5.1 is a lot of people though. Cause if I have what 1.6, 5.1 is a lot of people. Imagine 5.1 thousand people in front of you.
The rest of the clip is actually disgusting. He just goes on to keep making fun of her followers, whatever, all her emotion. But this is the follow-up clip.
I guess it's karma. And not like my shit gonna go back up, nigga. All I gotta do is go back to LA.
So he uses his partner badge to harass women and try to get them on stream. And if they don't want to be on stream, then he starts making fun of their viewership. I don't understand.
Time goes on, he keeps making it worse and worse and worse. Tay, his only content was just to interact with women. He had nothing special about him. He wasn't funny. He wasn't a genuine person. So all he had to do was interact with women, the same gender that he always has issues with for some reason. So the gender that you have issues with, you need to survive. Get money on Twitch because you have no personality.
I mean, I'm not even joking. If you go to any of his VODs, if they're not the recent ones, like there's just the girls on every single one of them. Like it's either like schedule one into Riz segment, dyeing my hair. I'm pretty sure there's a girl in that call. There's also a girl in this call. Like what the TikTok live, painting stream. Yo, bro, this guy uses women for content all the time and just hates them. It's insane.
And he had a partner badge. So on Twitch, a partner badge is very important because it shows you that you are a streamer. It shows that you had a 75 viewer average, and I'll throw all the stats on the screen right now. Very hard to get partner. I'm not gonna lie. tae2smooth accomplished that, which I want to give him a hand. Hey, round of applause. Why is nobody clapping? Because they botted his viewers to get a partner badge. Botted his viewers, get a badge on Twitch to interact with more women.
I had partner too.
More women. Proceeded to brag about having a partner badge. Proceeded to brag about how much more he grinds than the other people. How much more he averages than the other people in his friend group. AKA 5-star, right? And the whole time, Tay, you never averaged more than anybody else in your group. You average less than everyone in your group.
That's facts.
You average less than me. You average less than all of my friends. You average less than most of the streamer friends I have in my little Discord. Would buy 100 bots for every single stream, and you find it very odd, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he says, on God, he didn't bot. That's what he says. Let me roll the clip.
Hey, you was view buying?
Oh, nigga, he been view buying. He was like,
view buying.
So everybody in the call say he been doing it.
Right.
I remember this. Y'all remember this? I remember this.
That's trending way saying.
And then they checked his stats.
My mama ain't never viewed about it.
No, wait, hold on.
Y'all, were we reacting to this when it happened, or I think we talked about it or something? I don't know. But I definitely remember this. I don't know if y'all remember it. Cole, do you remember it? Yeah. Okay.
On my mama, on God.
You already lost.
I never said that.
Relationship with God, that shit crazy, gang.
You know me, I take my religion very seriously. This is a loser. I really mean this from the bottom of my heart. This is a loser. This does not deserve anything he has. You're lying on your mom and on God. Let alone all religion aside, you're lying on your mother, saying you have never done something in your life for no reason. You didn't even have to answer that question.
And he also put it on his mom. When the same day he started averaging 100 viewers with nobody talking in his chat moving hella slow. On the same day he averaged 100 viewers, he changed his title to partner grind. You're telling me you're averaging anywhere from 15 to 20 viewers every single day. You know, 10 to 20 viewers actually. Nobody's typing in your chat. Nobody really likes you. So you start view botting, lying on your mother's life, lying on God, lying to everyone around you about it just to seem cooler and just to seem that like you work harder than everyone else around you. You're a loser. I know you're watching this because you watch all my other. You're a fan. Now listen, I was kind of a part of this group. I really wasn't. I was kind of like a side character. And at the end of the day, I still had to put up with this because Max kept vouching for him. So I'm thinking maybe this could change. So I'm just tolerating him. People, I could say, you know, just tolerated him. But when you find out that this was on a burner hating on everyone in his group, including Max, for years, just let the floodgates loose. I had 3
This is Minecraft? Nah, no. I took a break to eat food. And I'm just
where
watching
he would
this.
proceed to boost himself.
But Numb. They said I was gonna be dead weight in the group chat. Not even an hour, right? Into playing the game. Full iron armor, iron sword, iron pickaxe, 7 diamonds. I made a diamond pickaxe. And I have mad food. Not only don't matter, y'all suck. Okay, and you can suck this wee wee, because what are you talking
everyone
about?
else in his friend group and put everyone down, including Max.
I got their streams up. You got more than them, and you taking a break. Yeah, this video is 22 minutes.
Now let me roll all these clips for you. It's a lot
After
to get
this
through.
video, we're gonna go back in.
Loser.
You were scared to tell me how you felt about certain things, and you go
I'm gonna state my opinions to this whole video after.
to Twitter to say it about.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lie, there's too many tweets to go through, so I'm just gonna go through really fast. This is one of Tae's accounts, one of his alt accounts. Number one, Milky Morag. As you can see,
ain't Tae your mans. Yo, when people say that, they be acting like I made mad content with Tae. They act like I was like this with Tae. When on all reality, me and Tae was not even like this. I've told my stream this many times. Like, I was cool with Tae. Cause like he did nothing to me. He did nothing to me. I had no problem with Tae. I have no problem with Tae. He did nothing to me. But my man's kind of crazy statement. Kind of a crazy statement. And I told my stream before this, like, thank you to follow. I told my stream this before a bunch of times. Before I even followed back Tae on IG, Tae had me followed for like months. Tae literally like had me followed for months and I didn't even know. And then one day I was like, you know what, let me just follow Tae back. Cause he wasn't tweaking anymore on Twitter. He wasn't arguing with women. So I was like, okay, maybe like let's follow him back. So I followed him back. And then he was chill. He was chill. No one can say that he wasn't chill at the moment. But then now all this stuff is coming out. It's kind of crazy. It's like kind of crazy. And again, it's not necessarily my place to really say anything. Because like I said, he did nothing to me. But like it's just crazy to see how like mad niggas can help you. Like he was getting help. He was getting like, you know how much people would want to get that type of help for like them getting into content creation, and he got it like this because people still wanted him to change and do better just for you to do this. Like, you know how much people would want that type of opportunity? There's people out here grinding, streaming every single day, doing everything themselves, posting everything themselves, and you just turn around and switch up. Like, that's crazy. I'm not gonna lie, that is crazy. Tae Dabo level, he was scouting. We adding Tae to our comm. Slow. I'll switch up, I guess. Hello, I'm new. Talking down on the nigga who made you top tier insanity. That too. And I don't even like saying people made people. But after getting rejected from every single comm, and you got in a 5-star, and Max literally helped make people change their perception on how crazy you used to be. Like, it made people generally forget that he beefed with Mari and he made songs about Mari and then he dissed her. And it made people forget that he said crazy shit to Connie Rosie, and you know what I mean? It made people forget all those bad things that he did. So for Max to keep you around and then switch up that perception of you and have people genuinely start to like you or not even like want to talk bad about you, it's crazy. And then you talking down on the person that's helping you. First of all, Max didn't have to buy this nigga flights. Max didn't have to pay for food. Max didn't have to even put him on stream. Max didn't have to keep believing in the nigga. He didn't have to do none of that shit. So like, that's crazy. I did forget all that. I didn't forget. I just ignored it because I thought he changed. You know what I mean? What else did you say? I didn't even know about the Mari lore. That nigga been a weirdo. Nah. I was around for the Mari lore because I was in FNG. I was in FNG comm. But that was crazy. Cold was there for the FNG Mari lore. If he was here, Ricky was here. Esther. Like we was all here for that. That was like a crazy little time. Good times. Yeah, and then he would just generally just be beefing with random women on Twitter. Like one of my friends, she's been on stream with Platy before, I think. Her name's Addie, and she's from New Zealand. She beefed with Tay on Twitter before, because she kind of has, like, Twitter clout. She beefed with Tay on Twitter before, and I didn't know that. And even, like, people that I know people that generally have beef with Tay. Like, I'm not gonna forget about this situation. I heard about it. I just heard about it. I wasn't there for it. But if you know 5 Star, you know that there's a bunch of artists in 5 Star, right? And I didn't know this until he told me, but, like, my boy Mexer damn near got, like, blackballed from 5 Star because of Tay. And me and Mexer's like this, bro. Me and Mexer's like this. So when I heard that, I was like, that is crazy. That is freaking crazy, bro. That is crazy. I don't want to explain how it happened, because, again, not my business, but, like, it's just, I don't even want to say that.
He's glazing himself on this bitch. He's posting his own dance. Like, what the fuck? Yo, this nigga's reposting his own dances, saying this deserves real points. Real points is basically a system that Max was operating to see who the gets to move out to LA.
That's why I don't see him on Max's streams. Who? Crazy Lore? Who? Maxer? Nah. It's so crazy. So this is how I see it. Mexer was like, whenever Mexer is on Playboy Maxer stream, they fuck with Mexer. They love Mexer. Mexer and Tay, right? And Tay got up here. Mexer could have literally been up there with Tay. Like, he could have. Yo, it makes me so mad. But then Tay said some dumb shit. Like, he just said some dumb stuff about him. So it's just like.
Also, he was also dropping bangers in a 5-star com. 2.6K, 1.2 million views. If Tay moves to LA with Max and gets a setup, he'll definitely be in the same.
Oh, I remember this tweet. Who's Mexer? Y'all are spelling his name wrong. Mehxer. I fuck with this song he made for Connie Song Wars. Oh yeah, that's if you were here on those streams, I had Mexer in One Song Wars of mine, and he went against Kanye. If y'all know who Kanye is, y'all know who he is. He made like Jersey Club. And then on Max's Song Wars, Mexer went against Young Fazo. And sadly he lost, but that, and then I think he did like another segment with Max before. But yeah.
Same combos as Marlon and Yugi. Like, what the? And this is on the alt account before anybody knew about this. Oz doesn't even stream, and I'm guessing you're one of Wayne's 5 viewers. Why can it not be Tay? They don't even stream, so why do they deserve it more than the that's actually grinding? By the way, this guy literally view bots. It's crazy. Y'all keep trying to downplay potential for who don't even stream. He said it 3 times, bro. Like, he's really glazing himself.
Bad.
No hate, but Tay is the only one who's deserving. That's, you know what I'm saying? But this account right here is the worst one out of all of them.
He has more.
He's talking about Max on this account. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Max the L man's in this situation. Bro trying to cover up so hard the fact that he's a promiscuous womanizer. What the fuck does that even mean, bro? I'm not gonna lie. We gotta quickly go through these because I'm not trying to take too long. This dates all the way back to 2024, bro. At the beginning of 2024, damn near 2023. You know, I fucked with you heavy, Max, but every single person around you is telling you, hey, Tay, keep this off your stream.
How feel if you were, okay, I'm assuming that's how would I feel if I was in Tay or Max's situation? Like, what, if I was Tay or if I was Max? If I was Max, I'll be mad. I'd be so infuriated. I'll be mad. If I was Max, I'll be so mad at the fact that I'm trying to help someone do better and they're just talking crazy about me. Because it's like, I want to see you win too, so why are you trying to bash me when I'm trying to help you and see you win? Right? And if I was Tay, I would communicate with the person instead of trying to like make up a fake alternative reality on the internet. And I would never make an alt account just to talk about someone that like helps me better myself and I like can do content with. I would never do that. as a grown man, as a grown adult, just in general, as a grown adult, if you aren't able to look at how you feel, process why you feel the things you feel, and then communicate to whatever person you may think that there's an issue with or a problem. If you can't communicate and you a grown person, grown adult, like that's something you gotta work on. There's no way you, bro, this just be making me mad. Like, this doesn't even involve me. It's just the principle that I'm mad at. I'm more mad at the principle than, like, whoever's involved. I don't really care about, like, the involvement for real, but, like, it just makes me more mad at the fact that, like, I personally just hate when people can't communicate. And I hate when people feel a certain way or have a certain perception about things and they just don't want to talk about it. Like, it would make everyone's life easier if you just spoke up on how you felt. Excuse me. Because, like, at the end of the day, everyone is grown enough to, oh my God, my head hurt. Everyone is grown enough to realize how they're feeling and communicate it. Whether the outcome is good or whether the outcome is bad, communicate. That's all you had to do. And I feel like this situation could have been less dramatic or less blown up. Obviously, if he communicated and, like, if he actually owned up to what he did in a way where he knows and realizes that is wrong. And I knew I said I was gonna, like, explain and talk after this video, but, like, genuinely and truly, like, I've talked to Bull, Chop, and Rose about this because they asked me my opinion in the group chat because we were just talking about it. And I was like, with these types of people that think like this, you genuinely have to feel somewhat sorry for them. Like, there's no way you can't feel a little bit sorry. Like, I have a wedgie. Sorry, chat. Y'all just saw me pick the wedgie. But, like, you genuinely gotta, like, feel a little bit sorry for them. Because I feel a little bit sorry. Like, one, you shouldn't even be feeling that way. But two, at the same time, I feel like he doesn't realize that, like, what he's doing is wrong. I feel like what he thinks he's doing is right in his head. Like, in his head, he thinks that that's an okay thing to do. Which is also, like, it goes down to your upbringing. Like, maybe he wasn't, always good at explaining stuff to people or communicating to people. But there's genuinely people out there that think that when they do something wrong in their head, they can't see that as wrong or they see it's right. And I think that's, like, kind of what he has going on. And again, I don't really know Tay for real, and I don't know his business, but some people genuinely think like that. So their only escape is to create a false reality to make things easier for themselves. You know what I mean? It's all psychology, bro. Sometimes people who face certain things and have certain issues create a fake reality for themselves to make it easier. But then that also creates a lot of issues for when the real reality gets thrown back on them. You know what I mean? Because then it's like, you're in a pickle.
Get him off your streams, and you vouching for this nigga so hard because you think you see something in this, and he turns out to do this in your own house. Imagine you bring a over, he's a complete bum. He's on your couch on a burner talking about you in your house after you flew it out, made sure he ate, made sure he had clothes, gave this your closet, gave this bands on bands on bands, this opportunity.
W Genjutsu. Yo.
Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. I think it's a little bit weird.
I saw this.
I don't even know why tae2smooth is in the same room as Sunny, Valkyrie, and Senna, which he should not be. But let me just play this for y'all.
Someone else wanted to pick?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. Yeah, this guy snapped a picture of the girls. Now I don't know what the context or anything is. The context is literally that he was taking a picture of Max and Jason and then tried to like sneak, like he tried to like look sneak a little picture on the low or something. I don't really, maybe this will reach. Somebody sent this to me in my DMs. So I don't know. Let me know what y'all. And the only reason I'm putting this in here is to show y'all how many opportunities this tae2smooth motherfucker's had. He's been in the same room as Valkyrie, bro, and Senna. How? Just now listen. His main reason for all of this was basically saying that Max made him look like a loser. He said Max
What's up,
made him
Dale?
look like a loser. He said Max was telling him that he needs to keep his image up, but then going on stream and then making fun of him. And let me play you some of the clips that this tape has done all by himself, not including Max at all.
Throw that ass in a circle,
Goddamn, nah, she's talented as shit. Them shit's jiggling, boy. Nah, them shit's jiggling, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Fed watermelon?
One bite.
You want to be fed watermelon?
One bite. I mean,
You want to be fed watermelon? Oh my god. One me? He licked it first.
Oh my god. Was on his own stream. And you know what? And you know the
Rate him 1 through 10. Leave me alone. EP, where EP, please. He gripped that shit one-handed after 2. You beat Minecraft? No, not yet. Did you censor Tae's name? We didn't beat Minecraft. We're taking a break. I'm letting them catch up.
beef he had a long time ago. Turns out a long time ago he had reacted to Mari, you know, doing the streamer award. She was up on a stage, and let me just play the clip for you.
At the beginning of 2024, damn near
Double it and pass it
2023,
to the
and
next.
this is what I wanted to talk about when Mari was on the stage. You're gonna see right here.
This nigga Chris, God!
Basically, I mean, you just saw the video.
God! Nah, bro, that ain't fair. Oh,
We censoring Tae in 2025. Yeah, this is
my God,
bad.
bro.
Keep in mind, this is after everything happened, after everybody told him to leave Mari the alone. Then he reposted under Mari's tweet and says, "Give Tae a chance." Wait, this nigga's a weirdo. Wait, what the? He's actually a weirdo.
Now this is after Max told him to leave her alone. This is after she told him to leave her alone. This is after Dante told. This is after Rage. This is damn near after every single streamer told you to leave this girl alone. You're on your alt account saying give Tae a chance. What is wrong with you? Now what I think is the worst thing is that a while ago when none of this.
Why I heard Tae was in a Discord call with you? The only time Tae was in a Discord call with me. The only time Tae was in a Discord call with me was literally when it was like Sauce Kills segments. That was like the only time, for real. If there was another time, I generally don't remember.
Was even surfaced a couple of years ago or a year ago. He was trying to extort Max out of more money. He was trying to extort Max out of more money, even though he already gave him so much a platform, actual cash. He even told this if he loses
now
this
you're
amount
tough,
of weight, he'll
Gabby.
give him like I forget what it was, $1,000, $10,000. I don't even know, bro. I mean, he's so dumb. He even used the same thumbnail font that he uses on his YouTube channel on his alt account. These are the same 2 fonts. I mean, he's even so dumb. He put the same numbers in
I was in a call with him once, watching him riz a girl.
emails on both of the accounts. He's even so dumb that he forgot to switch accounts on IG. He was screenshotting that someone from Max's com, a girl from Max's com in the past, was following him and not Max. Because when you pull your shit up on IG and you go to someone's following, if it's not you, then it'll say following. There's no button next to his name, so it's just him. But let me precede you with the aftermath. You know what I'm saying? All this shit happened after Max finally said, "You are done. I'm cutting you off. You are not my friend anymore. You are a weirdo." Of course, this being as weird as he is, after Max sparks
How much
up,
food
he
you got?
goes
We
live
waiting?
and ends
Nah,
up
I'm done.
crying at the end of his live stream.
I just wanted to
Jason
finish this
the
video.
Ween, I'm Dante. Everybody was watching this shit. I'm not gonna lie. Stable Ronaldo in the chat dropping whale emojis because the nigga's fat as went on live
Oh my God.
and then ended the stream. Yo, and I think, let me just play the funniest part from this stream.
Didn't he get a sub? He got gifted a sub. And he was like, "Thank you for the sub." Thank you. Yo, like, bro.
Pokemon waiting for you to play.
T-Banks gifted him subs.
Yo, T-Banks, thanks for the subs.
T-Banks, thanks for the subs.
Hold on, wait.
Sitting there crying, fake ass tears coming out of his eyeballs. Soundboard effects on his stream deck whenever
Like,
gifting
bro.
subs. You mean to tell me you break up a friendship of years, 4 years, 3 years, I don't know how long it was. While you're crying about your friendship breaking off, you're spamming soundboard effects while this shit is happening? Can't be serious. This is not a real person.
T-Banks, thanks for the subs.
T-Banks, thanks for the subs.
Fire, old boy. This
Like, he tried, yo, there's no way he didn't try, like, not to laugh, bro. If this was me, I swear on everything, if this was me, I would have laughed. Like, thanks for, is this, Yo! Nah, Tay, you're him, bro. You're him, Tay. Nah, you're him. Nah, the way you tried not to laugh after getting a sub when you're crying is crazy, bro. This shit was from me. Yeah, I saw this. I saw this. You can't be real.
Crying. Said it, bonfire rude boy.
Look. Whoa. Why Glisten start speaking patois? D1 actor. The sound effects. The sound effects would literally make me laugh. He needs a pathological assessment. Oh, you said psychological. Oopsies. Guys, I really need my glasses. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Yo, Rose needs you. Okay, hold on.
Is crying. Said it, bonfire rude boy. Are you serious?
Like he's laughing. I told you.
Like a little bitch. Talking about bonfire rude boy.
Literally doing everything my bitches do. Play victim, gaslight, then cry.
Boy, there's no
like
way.
He's not real. Like he's not. Bro, fighting urges. I swear. What's up, David?
Are you serious? Look at this.
I understand Tay does get bullied, but he doesn't help himself at all. Okay, I will say, I have said this before. Tay is definitely used as a content punching bag. Max told this to him to his face. He is definitely a content punching bag. When people want an easy clip on Tay, they just make fun of him being fat and how he just can't talk to women. Which is true. Like, oh, y'all censoring Tay? My fault. We censoring it? But, like, that's literally what his content is. But at the same time, if you feel that way, communicate. Like, hey, like, I know, like, the content, the clips is for streaming shit. If you feel a certain way, say it. He could have easily been like, yo, like, I fuck with you. I fuck with the content and shit. But, like, I just can't keep being used as a content punching bag. Like, it's that simple, right? And if that doesn't work out, communicate it again, you know? I feel like everyone should at least communicate 2 times before they, like, try to separate themselves. But the thing is, he'll say he'll get bullied and used as a content punching bag, but then you can't say that, not do anything about it, and then continue to talk shit. Like, that's not, you can't do that. Like, you just can't do that. If you feel a certain way about something, you can't just do that. You can't. Because then, instead of trying to solve the issue, you're letting the issue continue.
Look at hysterically crying like a little bitch. Talking about bonfire rude boy. There's no way. The main reason I wanted to make this video is because
bonfire rude boy.
From the start, my round of applause. Number 2, I want this to serve as a big stain on his legacy. I want this video to be the first video that pops up when you search up tae2smooth ever. You cannot escape this. You cannot escape your past. You know how niggas got history books written on it? That's how I'm writing this. You know what I'm saying? That's how I present to y'all this video. Just so everyone in the future knows, every streamer, everyone knows how much of a loser you are, how much you can't be trusted to never bring you into their friend group. I highly advise you guys not to watch this. Instead, watch somebody like me. I mean,
all right. Yeah, video over. Video over.